Hello, Aries. Welcome into Between Tarot today. We're going to be talking about the energy of July 6th through the 12th and see what's going to be happening for this summer month, and what you could be feeling and how things might be rolling through for you. All right, let's take a look and see what your energy is going to be like for that week. And hey, look at that, the sun. I'm liking that. Some clarity, some joy, some feeling of usefulness, feeling like you've got energy to do things, seeing things very clearly and for what they truly are rather than what you think they might be. Good card to start out. It's good energy. Good energy card for you. Lots of happiness with that card, with that sun card. That sun card right there is looking pretty happy. It's material happiness, success, and vitality, and youth. Could be somebody that's feeling youthful or someone who is younger. Could be any one of those things. Let's step on around over here and take a look at what's happened in the past. In the past with this King of Pentacles, I love him because that's showing you've had success. You know what it feels like to do things well and to be successful, be a good provider, feel accomplished in whatever job it is that you're doing or whatever chore or hobby. You just feel like you know what you're doing, and you're stable, reliable, and pretty grounded in reality. You know what's around you and you know what works and what doesn't. You know how to make things move along, and how to make money grow and to experience a good life. Three of Pentacles says that you have learned all of this through hard work, working as a team. You've created some beautiful things up here at the top. Maybe it's time to get out there and show those things off, put yourself out on display, step outside of a comfort zone maybe, and even put some of your work on display if it's not already. You could also be doing, since it is summer, some DIY, some home improvement stuff, but working as a team towards building something that is lovely and admired by other people, because that's what these things are. These are jobs well done that people look up to. And that current energy being the sun, we talked about that already. But the Four of Swords coming up in your future position, looking kind of tired, pushing maybe a little too hard with the work over here on this end, pushing so hard with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles that maybe a vacation or time for a rest, to reevaluate things, to just let your body heal from all the hard work that you have been doing. This is a future position, by the way. And the next card in the future position is the Five of Swords. So somewhere along the way, there's been a little conflict, a conflict of words, a battle of someone who always seems to have the last word, and it creating a problem, and you feeling like you could be feeling like you're left out, but just not feeling the best that you can be. You felt better in the past for sure, because that's not a good card to experience, that Five of Swords. It's that conflict. It's those arguments and the little nitpicking things. And that I'm sticking with this, that person who has to have the last word. And it is wearing you down, and it does make you tired. It does make you very tired. All right, Queen of Wands coming in. Somebody who loves to build their home, confident creator, warm, very magnetic. People are drawn to you, taking charge of things, inspiring things. So not only are you good with the money and the king as the King of Pentacles, but also too with being creative and inspiring other people. Beautiful thing to have, a beautiful quality to have, especially if you're a King of Pentacles and perhaps you are a leader or a boss. And then to be able to have that quality of the Queen of Wands as well, where she's confident and warm and takes charge, but inspires other people and does it gently, inspires people through nurturing rather than criticism, where I think this might be something that is a good example of how not to be. And the Queen of Wands and the King combination are a good example of what to be. King of Wands right beside that. I love it. You've got two kings right here. The energy of leadership. This King of Wands is the leader as well. He's strategic, he's charismatic, and he inspires people as well. And he's passionate about what he's doing. With this energy of the King of Pentacles, it looks as though you are very passionate about whatever it is you're doing. It could be work, it could be a project around home, but something that you're incredibly proud of, and you deserve to be, because you have worked hard at it and you have shown your abilities very well with that Three of Pentacles. It's shining brightly. It's looking great. I'm gonna step out and say that this may be a home improvement project that you have done, and that you're incredibly proud of it, because you've managed the money, the budget on this thing well. You've nurtured it and brought it into fruition. You've brought it into reality. And with the King of Wands, you have actually done the work and made it happen. So this project, it could be work, it could be a home project, but it's gone very well for you. And then here comes, we got to have him, right? There he is, the devil, whispering in your ear, excuse me, that you're not good enough, that you're not working hard enough, that maybe if you'd have done it a different way, it would be better. Or maybe if you would have responded in a different way, that argument wouldn't have happened. This is the thing that devils us, it pokes us. It's not a demon possessing you, but it's just a negative self-talk that we all have. We all have that committee in our head that makes us wonder, are we good enough? The self-sabotage, the imposter syndrome, all of those things coming in. And that does weigh on your mind. Even though you've done a beautiful job in the past, it still does come up, and you do second guess. We all do second guess the work that we've done. Definitely. Knight of Pentacles, you just take things slow and steady. Be responsible, be reliable, and things work out the way that they should. It's not about hurrying to the finish line. It's about taking the time and making sure that all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted, making sure that everything is in order and in a manner that other people can understand and relate to. Ace of Wands. I liked Ace of Wands so much. This is the spark of the idea. It's the action, it's creation, it's passion and desire. And it's telling you, do the thing. But remember too, that aces are just potential. They are not written in stone. You have to step forward and take that wand to be able to receive those gifts. But you have the spark of an idea in your mind. And with all of these wands over here, you've got the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There is an idea in your mind that you're thinking about doing. I want to say you're thinking you might want to become an entrepreneur, that the job that you had done down here so well, you could do on your own and make money at. You don't need other people to help you out. You know how to do it. You don't need to rely on another business to or another boss or a boss to take care of it. You know what you're doing. Page Pentacles coming out of there. I like to see the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. You have both of those. Page of Pentacles, so too, can be paralyzed by perfection. So just be aware as you're making plans, that you do move slow and steady and move forward and keep moving forward. But you can see too that he's kind of at a standstill as well. So be aware of the fact that you might end up just kind of stuck in and standing still if you're not careful. Be aware of that paralyzed by perfection thing, and don't let that, it's funny because it's connected to the devil, don't let that move into procrastination. So that Page of Pentacles could be a warning that that little devil on your shoulder saying, that's not right, and making you think things aren't perfect. And just moving on without listening to that committee in your head would be kind of a good thing for you. Look at you. You've got the King of Pentacles. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So you've got two of these guys, two sets of kings and queens, which that's amazing. It's brilliant. Being in a leadership position, with the Queen of Pentacles, knowing how to nurture the money, knowing how to nurture the idea and the plan and making things come together. Very grounded, very generous, nurtures home and resources. So you are aware of the spending that's going on, and you know, how great is that? Being aware of what's coming in and what's going out. The Hierophant is social traditions. It's conformity, religion, social approval, things like that. A mentor, maybe even. It's anything that's going to have structure. So perhaps you might even be thinking of starting a new business and creating your own sense of structure rather than relying on somebody else's business sense or business plan. Taking it into your own hands and going out and creating with a team of your own. This could be anything. It could be cleaning swimming pools. It could be cutting grass. It could be advertising. Anything at all could be going through your mind. You could even be thinking about starting a YouTube channel or doing more work on social media. I just heard writing. Some of you may be writers or people who really enjoy journaling and create the arts and creating, painting, writing, drawing, ceramics. All of those things could come into play. It could be a part of the idea that you have. Eight of Wands, it's coming in pretty fast. The idea that you have, they're coming in quick and things are starting to fall into place. The rows are starting to get straighter with each pass. Every time that you go through the ground, I'll show you what I mean here. Pull this Knight of Pentacles out. Every time you run across one of these rows back here, they get a little bit straighter and a little bit better because you're tending those ideas and taking care of those thoughts. And that Eight of Wands is saying that things are moving in pretty quickly. Things are starting to drop into place and they're starting to grow and become what you are looking for. You may not expect it to show up in the way that it does, but however it does show up, it is for you. How ironic. And of course, we get the mystery. You may not see it when it comes through, but when it does, you know. And this is the card of mystery. You may not know what is out there for you, but it's coming up. It's going to be there, and it could be coming up pretty soon. Take a look. I feel like I need to point out this lobster or crawfish, or it looks like a lobster. And looking at that lobster and knowing that you are feeling a little bit like you need to step back and protect yourself. Take that into consideration as well, but also know too that what you don't know right now, because it's dark in the moon, but when the moon sets and the sun rises, the clarity will be there for you. All right. This kind of felt like a career reading, but it could also go into love or anything like that. You can adjust it to your own situation. You don't have to, not every detail is going to be perfect, but I mean, this could go several different ways. All right, take a look at the Oracle card. Ask for help. Even oaks ask strength from collective roots. I like that card. So if you do feel like you are in a situation where you might need a mentor or someone to help you, that's another thing that the Hierophant can be too. He can be like a priest or a therapist or a teacher or anyone that might be able to point you in the right direction. So if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. I like this deck enough that I want to do one more. I heard one more in my head, so let's do it. And that is honor your light. You're a torch in cosmic light. Shine. So take care of yourself. You are a torch. Your light will shine, my friends. Your light will shine. All right. And I do love this Folia Arcana. Let's get one of those for you as well. And that is home. Appreciate comfort and a sense of belonging. Appreciate that time that you can be at home and around your loved ones and enjoy it and appreciate it. All right, there we go, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company for a little while this afternoon, or this morning, or this evening, wherever it is you're watching it. Middle of the night for some of us, I'm sure. But thank you for stopping in and coming in for a quick little chat. And if anything resonated, please hit that like and that subscribe button. And I will be talking to you again next week. Bye for now.